Shalian, welcome back to King David Ministry. Please like, share, subscribe, click the bell to receive all my latest content. Okay, so just want to recap on a few things. There's a operation from the FBI, COINTELPRO, which is ongoing. The prevention of a black messiah. Okay, ask yourself why the very people they put into perpetual servitude, me and my people, so-called black man and woman, not all, but some, are the Hebrew Israelites, the children of Israel. We're from Shem. We are from Eber. We had the kingdoms in Spain, of Iberia, and Spain and Portugal, and Europe. We ruled for about 600 years. Then my family, the Jacobites, we set up petty kingdoms in Ireland and Scotland. We became the Jacobites. We're from the Red Hand branch of Yehuda, and our enemy brought Papa Bulls, and they tried to trick us with false religions, which are all man-made. They tried to take our readings and our books and manipulate them and add to it. They tried to hide the law of the living creator higher. Now they're surrounded by chariots of fire, but they'll say it's UFOs and drones. But no, it's the living creator. He's coming to rain destruction upon the enemy. As scripture states, we're living in the end times. And my ministry is a chosen place for salvation. Reincarnation was also taken out of the Bible, the teachings of it, on the reincarnation of David, King of Israel. On my birthday, April the 8th, there was a solar eclipse. This was the revealing of the Most High's anointed one. When I was 11 years old, I had an anointing in a dream. I took to an amazing palace, said that one day I'm going to be king, and I was anointed. Yeah, man, we've all been anointed, and these are the end times. They'll say it's natural disasters, but it's the living creator bringing destruction to your colonies because of how you treated his children, man. And a remnant will survive. Yeah, I've got this book here by dubay, which I was going to quickly read some more of it because I found it quite interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also the straw man. They use the maritime law, so they're basically hiding all of our shit. When we're the true nobles and sovereigns, and they use a straw man, to represent you, which is dead in at sea, which can't handle your lands and estates. You have to stand up and say no. You have to put your foot down and say no, man. We want our stuff back. We want restitution for what you stole from us, because we're the true nobles and sovereigns. And you put us into slavery, man. You put us into perpetual servitude. We've done Diverses 1452. Google it, man. One of the many Papa Bulls, which are public declarations that they used to take us over. Okay. And we're being lied to also by Freemasons. Not all, but some. They lie and basically lie about how the earth is. Okay. Gatekeepers. Okay. And yeah, man. I'm here to tell you the truth, man. The Book of Enoch and many others. And the Bible itself, it speaks and describes the earth as a flat stationary plane. Okay, it's much bigger than they're actually saying. Okay, don't forget the Antarctic Treaty, the longest serving treaty. What are they hiding? They're hiding more lands. Okay, they lie to you and feed you crap like these CGI composites here. Which is nothing, man, just computer graphics like they do in films. And they're lying to us, man. Okay, I just want to get that out of the way. Let's go do a bit of reading. Okay, we have been taught that the apparent orbit of the sun and planets to stars, but not the moon. Have we read that? Sorry. Let's go to this page. Though the sun and moon appear to be relatively small and equal sized bodies revolving around a stationary Earth, we have been taught that this too is an optical illusion, and they are in fact thousands of miles divergent in diameter. They say the sun is actually a whopping 865,674 miles across, 109, sorry, I'll get my words mixed up, 109 times wider than the Earth, and contrary to all experiments and common sense that we revolve around it. They say the moon is 2,159 miles across and a quarter the size of the Earth, and why they appear the same size is because the moon is only 238,000 miles away. The sun is an unfathomable 93,000 miles away from the Earth, and these just happen to be the exact diameters and distance necessary for a viewer from the Earth to falsely perceive them as being the same size. You don't say. A sphere where people on the other side live with their feet above their heads, where rain, snow and hail fall upwards, where trees and crops grow upside down and the sky is lower than the ground. The ancient wonder of the hanging gardens of Babylon dwindle into nothing in comparison to the fields, seas, towns, and mountains that pagan philosophers believe to be hanging from the earth without support. Lacantius on the false wisdom of the philosophers. I confess that I cannot imagine how many human beings in this proper sense can believe that the sun is stationary when his own eyes he sees it revolving around the heavens, whirling with the speed of light around the sun, while the earth, can't read around the camera properly. How he can believe that the earth which he stands is whirling with the speed of lightning around the sun, when he feels not the slightest motion. David Wardlow Scott, terra firma. We have been taught that those tiny pinpricks of light in the night sky known as planets or wandering stars are actually physical globular Earth-like habitations millions of miles away. We have even been shown supposed video footage of one called Mars. We have been taught that the tiny pinpricks of light on the night sky, known as fixed stars, are actually distant suns, trillions of miles away, each complete with their own solar system, orbiting the moon and Earth like planets which potentially harbour alien life. We have been taught that the moon has no light of its own, but is merely a reflector of the sun's light, that some masons from NASA actually walked on the moon, that some other masons from NASA sent rovers to Mars, that satellites and space stations are incessantly spinning in suspended animation above the Earth, that Hubble telescopes are snapshot and distant planets, galaxies, stars, quasars, black holes, wormholes, and other fantastic celestial phenomena. We have been taught that our ignorant ancient ancestors for millennia falsely believed the Earth to be flat, immovable centre of the universe. But thanks to modern science and its Masonic prophets like Copernicus, Newton, Galileo, Collins, Aldrin, and Armstrong, we now believe that the world to be a giant whirling sea, Earth globe, centering through the infinite space. Modern astronomical teaching affirms that the world we live on is a globe which rotates, revolves, and spins away in space at brain revealing rates of speed that the sun is 1.5 million miles the volume of the Earth's globe and nearly 100 million miles distant from it, that the moon is about a quarter the size of the Earth, that it receives all its light from the sun and is thus the only reflector and not a giver of light. So we know if you know that the moon has separate light to the sun. Okay, so he's telling the truth, man. He knows, he's done his research, Eric Dubay, man. That it attracts the body of the Earth and thus causes the tides, that the stars are worlds and suns, some of them equal in importance to our own sun himself, and otherwise vastly his superior, that these worlds inhabit by sentient beings are without number and occupy space boundless in extent and illimitable in duration, the whole of these foundations and farther of the whole fabric to fanciful minds and theoretical speculators. The so-called science of modern astronomy furnishes a field unsurpassed in any science for the unrestrained license of the imagination. of the imagination, the building up of a complicated conjuration of obscurities, such as to overall the simplation, and make him grape with wonder to deceive even those to truly believe in assumptions to be facts. That's Thomas Winship, Zetek Cosmology. I'll continue reading some more another time on page 8, man. Really, really good book. I'm just going to quickly flick through this. I've been flicking through this book, just reading through some of it. I just want to bring out some points that jumped out at me at the moment, which I found interesting. So I'll quickly share. So these are found in Americas. So they're going with the African narrative. So not all so-called black people were from Africa. Some of us, were from the Americas, okay. But in this book, they're trying to link. So the book is by. So they came before Columbus, the African presence in ancient America. So they're trying to link it to Africa. However, not all so-called black people are from Africa. Some are indigenous to the Americas, like me and my family. So these sculptures that were found in the Americas, man. So also this painting. So I'm gonna read this bottom part here. It says, shown here in Spanish dress. So they are shown here in Spanish dress and Italian ornaments, but were descendants of a group of 17 shipwrecked Africans. That's a lie. That's a big lie, man. We are the indigenous to the Europeans and the Americas, man, who gained political control of an entire province of Ecuador in short order. All right, these are the people who were there, man, in the sun. They were the nobles there, man. Just to understand, like, we've been lied to, man. They don't want us to know who we really are. We've got some more sculptures here in the Americas, man. This is, what was it, Mexico? Which is the same difference. Remember, we were the Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayans and that, man. The tribes over there. So these were found in the Americas. These were like these sculptures, man, of so-called black-looking faces, man. Indigenous. This was found this is in the American Museum of Natural History, New York. These are indigenous to the Americas. These people are, man. These sculptures are found all over the Americas, man, and in China. Right. So this is a Olmec Negroid statue head. There you go. Found in the Americas, man. Negroid statue head. Stone heads in the Olmec heartland. This is our history, man. Been hidden from you. Don't forget Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what an American is, man. The copper-coloured khans found there by the Europeans. And also the 10 tribes, we split, and Israel went into 2 kingdoms. So a lot of us got seized. The ones in the Americas got seized on your lands, man. You understand? The Black Warrior Dynasty of ancient Mexico. This is how the ancient Mexicans looked, man. The indigenous to the Mexicans looked. Do you understand? Now the Most High is bringing destruction. Don't forget the solar eclipse, man, April the 8th, 2017. And then 2024, man, April the 8th, my birthday. Destruction and the revealing of the Most High's anointed one. There's all the people living in the Americas, man. You've been fed lies by wicked people, man. Look at this one engraved into the stone, man. Mexico. And I don't want to be too long. I just wanted to show you this book really quickly, but I find it's really interesting, man. And well done, Eric Dubay, man, as well. Great book as well, that is. Got some really good drop in that book. This book's amazing, man. Really good book, both. Anyway, I'll come back and read some more another time, man. Till next time, people, Shelly in. King Never Ministry. Peace.